you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. Test.
Test.
Test. Test.
Three.
Hello and welcome back to episode 250 of Convincing Idiots. That's right, 250. Right, ish. I mean, there's been some reruns, but you know, we've done this. We have uploaded 250 episodes, and this is the 250th.
250 episodes.
That's right, exactly. So I'm Zenny, or I'm sorry, I'm not the Zennial. I'm Millennial Nick.
How the fuck do you
Dean.
even know who you are?
It's been like 3 fucking weeks. I don't know what our titles are. I can't remember. I am the Millennial Nick alongside Gen X Brian and the Zennial Dean. For our final segment this evening, we're going to be discussing, I think we all like to listen to music on shuffle sometimes, right? On Apple Music or Spotify or whatever the service you use. But we'd like to know, what are our top 5 artists or bands that we seem to always skip? So we're talking top skippable artists. So granted, you can put forth whoever you like, but at least, like we were talking off camera a little bit, in my mind, it's kind of, these are genres you would be listening to, but for whatever reason, and you can explain and elaborate, but this artist comes up and always you're just like, I don't want to hear music from this artist every time. So Brian, let's start with you. Let's what when you're listening to your hair metal stations, who don't you want to hear from?
I have,
or any others.
Yeah, mine's more probably like classic rock that I wrote down here, types of Grateful Dead. Don't get it.
Okay.
All right.
I get
can't, that. I just don't get it. That's as simple as that. I'm sure I know they're talented. I know that they have a huge fan base. People follow them all over used to follow them all over the country and the world, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just never got it. Never got it. Just not interested. When I hear it, I would just skip immediately. Not even really give it a chance. That's probably unfair on my part.
Sure.
I'm convinced that I don't like it, so I really never really gave it probably a real chance. But just not interested.
That's why Nick's never listened to this podcast.
Yeah, and many others.
I'm sure it's probably fine, but when I'm in it and we're recording it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I share your sentiment because it's, you know the Grateful. I think we've even talked about this. Well, you know the Grateful Dead. You know the little dancing bears. You know the skull logos. It's iconic. You know,
very cool.
That stuff. Very cool. But I was like, I couldn't name you a fucking Grateful Dead song until I looked them up on Apple Music and I heard a couple songs. I'm like, oh, I know this song. I couldn't have told you that they sang it.
Trucking, right?
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you now. But when I heard it, I was like, oh, I've heard this song. Not a bad song, not bad musicians, nothing against them. But yeah, I don't, it's not, I don't know. I don't get it. It's not for me. So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Dean, who you skipping?
Okay, so I don't know if this artist has stock in Pandora, but on shuffle, I guarantee, and I love this guy. I hear him way too much. I hear him every single time I listen. It starts with Jack Johnson. I love Jack Johnson. I'm a fan of Jack Johnson, but at this point, he is skippable because Pandora jams him down my throat like a goddamn prom date.
Yeah. When I would turn on my John Mayer station, every third song is fucking Jack Johnson. And like you said, he's got a good voice. And I do. I like his music.
Yep. I'm a fan.
But sometimes you're like, okay.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So Jack Johnson, it was the first one to come to mind for skippable for me. But again, I'm a fan.
Yeah. First one that comes to mind for me is this is not like, oh, I like some of his songs. No, this is like straight up like I don't like any of his songs. So if I'm listening to probably like an anything that is relatable to 90s hard rock, late 90s, early 2000s, new metal, whatever. Sometimes you're going to get a Kid Rock song in there. And I don't like any Kid Rock songs. So, like, and I mean, I'll be fully transparent. I don't there's many things I don't like about him. I don't agree with his politics, and I mean, maybe it's just the fact that he's a human can of Mountain Dew or whatever. I don't know, but like even before I knew all these personal things about Kid Rock, I still never liked his music because I'm either hearing him swing and whiff on making a new metal song or swing and whiff on making a country song or swing and whiff on ripping off an old 70s rock song or swing and whiff on rapping. I don't know, but I don't like Kid Rock. It's like the whole package is just blech. It's all bad. I don't like him. I don't like the sound of what he makes. I don't think he's good at anything particularly that he does. And I'm always skipping Kid Rock. So if something comes across there.
Kid Rock look is what I would call hepatitis rust.
Very accurate. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if it's an attempt to duet with Sheryl Crow or if it's a ball with the ball. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't like it.
I do enjoy that
it's
song.
all
Like,
bad.
That one I can.
The Sheryl
I
Crow
can
one?
stomach. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I still don't like it, but that's just me. But yeah, that's it. It is a guaranteed 100% of the time, every time I'm skipping Kid Rock every fucking time.
That's good.
So,
That's
Brian.
good. I'm laughing at the idea of the human germ. Well, that's good. Although that's a good band name in itself.
Yep.
The
Human
human
Germ.
germs.
It has to be a name out there somewhere.
I'll have to look it up.
You know who came up on my Pandora today that I did enjoy and that I've heard before, but Crumb Bum. It was on a punk station, and I heard Crumb Bum, and I was like, that's a great fucking name, Crumb Bum.
I have to look them up. Let's see here. It's music I would skip. I'm going to say Aerosmith, anything from the 80s forward. That's fine. I'm good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm good.
No Permanent Vacation?
I do have that. I bought that on tape back in the day, Nick. So that was one of my. I did have it as a cruising around tape, admittedly.
Okay.
There's a couple good songs on
you
there.
skip from Pump?
Okay.
Now, I do like that one.
Okay.
But the majority of them, though, I skip 70s Aerosmith. Yes, I will listen to. I'll hold up on that. 90+% of that is that. That's my Aerosmith. If that
Other
makes
side
sense.
Pump Aerosmith you're skipping?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. That's your
because
I'm not saying I'm not saying I dislike everything.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm just saying it's just not
that's
something
not what you're in the mood for.
No, that's right.
Gotcha.
That's right. That's what it is.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
See, I'm gonna defend Brian on this because my list is not like skip every single time. To me, I consider this list like the majority of the time. You're like, I'm just not in the mood for that. I'm not feeling. I'm not digging it. That's where I am. And Aerosmith was next on my list, but I am going to replace them because I'm sorry, boys, but Kiss is getting skipped.
Now
again, there are some songs where I will stick around, but I have to be in the right mindset. I have to be in the right mood. Kiss is not one of the bands that like immediately, all right, let's rock. I have to be like in the Kiss mood, and normally I'm not.
Now the vibe is important. What station of yours is Kiss coming up on?
I have mine. I have Pandora. I have a shuffle button that shuffles all my
everything. I gotcha. That's I gotcha.
Yeah, so I get everything. That's why Jack Johnson is so goddamn surprising, because out of all of them, he keeps coming up. But I apologize, boys, and I'm not a Kiss hater. I just they're not a band that I'm immediately.
You got to be ready for them.
Right. There's the majority of the time I'm just going, all right, well, maybe some other time. Gene.
I mean, honestly, that's fair because if I never heard I want to rock and roll all night, party every day, ever again, I'm fine.
Sure.
I'm okay.
Same.
I would be okay with that. I could skip that. I could skip that most times. But
I
some
don't
of the
know if
deep
this revokes
cuts,
my Kiss Army membership, but that's my least favorite Kiss song.
and that's fair.
Other than Music from the Elder. Like, I can do without that one, and it's
And
the
I'll tell you
biggest
what,
one, but I'm like, I don't really.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna throw you guys a bone. Out of all the times they would come up where I would skip them, every time Beth comes on, that's sticking around.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
Me
I'm
too.
listening to that every
See,
single
Beth
time.
is a song that I
Sure.
have to be ready for because I'm
Really?
like, I
Okay.
don't think Kiss is not a ballad band. So if Kiss comes up on a station that is like, and I'm like, okay, sometimes the ballad breaks the mood. So I love Beth.
Sure,
It's a great song.
sure.
Don't not taking anything away from it. But when if that's true for any band, and a slower song comes on and it's not that type of energy station, I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't want that right now.
But like I said, my shuffle is like I
Sure.
could go from I could have Five Finger Death Punch play just before Garth Brooks. You know what I mean? So I have a wide variety of on my shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I believe that's
I
you
was
there.
Aerosmith 80s a bit. So you've replaced Aerosmith Dean
With Kiss.
with Kiss. Okay. All right. Okay.
So next up for me, here's one that's not every song because I can pick 2 songs by her that I really like, but all the rest is Pink. She annoys me as a person, and her songs annoy me, and I don't really like them that much. She feels like she's giving like Tommy Tryhard. She's I don't know. I don't like Pink. I don't like her vibe. I don't like her songs for the most part. There are like 2 songs that I enjoy. I like Just Like a Pill. I'm not skipping that song.
I love
And
that song.
Don't
I'm
Let
a-
Me Get Me. I'm not skipping that song. Those 2 songs, I think they're from the same album. Those 2 Pink songs, if they come up, not skipping them. Other than that, if I'm on like a pop station or a top
I'll take
40
a step
station,
farther, Nick, and I'm turning Just Like a Pill up and rolling up my window so people don't hear me belting it out.
yeah, dude, Just Like a Pill is a fucking good song. Like, it really is.
That's a fucking banger.
Yeah, it really is. So those 2 I enjoy, but other than that, like the rock socks or the fucking I got my rock man, I got my rock moves, and man, like I don't need all that.
Punching a puppy by the end of that song if I listen to the whole thing.
Pink needs to accept that she is a top 40 pop star and stop trying so hard to be. I don't know what she's trying to be.
40 years old.
2004 Avril Lavigne. I don't know what's happening, but she needs to. The rebel thing's not happening. Just give in to what you are. Let it
You're
be.
middle-aged, lady.
You're rebellious for 50-year-old women, and maybe that's it. But like, I'm just annoyed by
You
Pink.
are now who you're rebelling against. Get over it.
Yeah. So hats off to Pink. She is a great singer. People that like Pink, like I get it. For them, like that's fine. I personally, there are barring 2 songs, I never ever want to hear Pink. I'm never in the mood to hear Pink.
He does a cover of Bobby McGee from Janis Joplin.
Okay.
She does a cover of that is fucking insane. Look it up. It is. It'll be up there. It'll add.
It'll be a non-skip. Okay.
It'll be a non-skip.
All right. Good.
All right.
Brian.
Another band, just don't get it. Not saying they're bad, just never got it. Not for me. Dave Matthews Band. Sorry, just
okay.
Just
I can see that.
You share that with many people. I love Dave Matthews Band, but like it's not for everybody. I get that.
Yeah, that's it. Again, not saying it's bad music, just not my vibe. I just can't seem to. I know he has a huge following, very successful. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just got in, right?
It does make
not
sense.
Saying it's not deserved.
Your 2 bands so far are Grateful Dead and Dave Matthews. They have a very jam band feel to both of them.
I bet Fish is coming next.
Yep.
Just I don't get it. That's okay.
OAR could be on his list.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
That's it.
No, I get it. Because for a while I was really, and I've seen Dave Matthews Band in concert, and they were fun. And it was just very like eclectic and all over the place and crazy, and I really enjoyed it. But I get that you know what I mean. That's not for everybody. There again, same deal. Like if if I'm listening to a '90s station and I'm getting like a lot of '90s, like I'll say like pop rock, kind of like Goo Goo Dolls, Matchbox 20, Collective Souls hitting, and then a Dave Matthews comes on. It has to be the right song order, otherwise it kind of breaks the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine
Yep.
that Dave Matthews concert was. You probably didn't know that a song ever ended.
I was so high, and all of the songs.
And it just continued into the next. They never stopped playing.
I was
There
only this high, but the musical, like the way it blended, it made me the introduction of the music experience made me feel I was this high. It was just it played off each other. It was a whole thing.
Sit on his grass and he's loving it all, and he's so fucking high.
He wakes up and he crash into me. This all blends together. It's a
I
melting
didn't have
pot.
it on my bucket list.
Dave Matthews Band is America. It is a melting pot
Right.
for your psychosis. All right, sorry. Go ahead. Next person.
It sounds like patchouli. All right, my next one. Offspring.
Okay.
I was a fan younger, but the older I get, it's just all right, enough. It's one of those bands where I realized they're not as good as I thought they were when I was younger.
Okay.
Or maybe not as good. Maybe that's a little harsh. I didn't like them as much as I do, or I did when I was younger. Maybe that's a better way
Now
to put
don't.
it.
Yeah, right. You don't like them as much now as you did.
Right. It's all very similar, and I don't know. It with his
They're
voice.
unmistakable. You'll never mistake hearing the
true.
Offspring. Right.
That is
No one sounds like them.
That's what makes it so much easy to quickly hit skip for the Offspring.
Gotcha. I heard a lot of the Offspring today. They show up a lot on my Bad Religion playlist, like on my Pandora station, the Offspring is sprinkled in. And there's a lot. I just was never that big into them ever necessarily. Don't dislike them, but yeah, like I hear more songs of them now. I'm like, I've never heard this song. I know the ones that were on the radio, but like, you know, but yeah, they're hit or miss for me, kind of.
Yeah, I'm skipping them.
Yeah. Next up for me is gonna be this is a band when I go back to like kind of like the new metal stations when I want to hear like some Korn and Disturbed and things of the era. Maybe there's gonna be some Tantric in there. Maybe there's gonna be some this that. Saliva pops up every now and again, and I gotta tell you, I've never heard a single song by Saliva that I'm like, that's pretty good. Never. It's just I feel like they were a radio rock early 2000s space filler. Like they were there to just be another song, but they never had that song that ever moved me, spoke to me, anything. It was that like, and I could be missing some stuff because I've never listened to a Saliva album. I've never like given the time, but I know that I've heard the Click Click Boom one that everyone's heard that was like their big one. I've heard Always, which was a big one, and whatever that was. And then there was that weird like circus one, like the Ladies and Gentlemen, like Welcome to the whatever, like. And I've just never heard a Saliva song that I'm like, I like that one. Like I don't hate them. It's just like, what's happening here? Like, why are we why? I don't know. They just feel like they were just kind of, like I said, they were just part of the noise in the early 2000s.
I get it.
New metal rock thing. And I'm always skipping Saliva. If I'm left, I'll sit through a song. Absolutely. If I'm in a car with people and they want to hear it, that's fine. But like, under my own accord, I'm never going to sit through a Saliva song. So Saliva. Sorry, Josie Scott or whatever his name was. I think it was his name.
This dude's dead, right?
I don't think so.
No.
He might be after he hears my scathing review of his band.
Yep, that's it. Right over the edge.
He's like, what else is there?
Yep.
I lost.
I had a duet with Chad Kroger on the Spider-Man soundtrack. How fucking actually dare you?
Yeah. These dudes in Barberton, the Global Podcast episode 250 said they didn't like me. That's it.
5 beers deep in his basement, trashing my fucking band. What the fuck?
It's over, Johnny.
Yep. Another one again. We talked about it on the show here before. It's just super talented. Couple songs I like, no question. It's rare. I feel like I'm really in the mood for Rush. Sorry.
With you on that.
Again, super talented.
Yeah.
Neil Peart was one of the most talented drummers that ever existed. Period. No, there's no doubt about it. And when you listen to the sheer talent
Yeah.
of their musicianship and everything, and I'm not saying
and together is amazing.
yeah, and it's some good songs.
He starts a stupid voice, and I want to put my fist to the goddamn radio every time.
But it's just like I'll listen for a little while. I'm just like, okay, cool, get it. I could just easily keep moving. It's a lot of people don't like that opinion, I know, but
I love it.
Yeah,
there are
French
literally. This podcast is the embodiment of the world, and that's why our formula works so well. But
that's right.
It's literally
otherwise.
I understand because it like we said about Dave Matthews Band, that hardcore fan base, and I'm not even. I mean, I love Rush. I can personally consider them to be the greatest band there has ever been. They're not even my favorite band. They're not even my top 10 favorite bands of me personally, but sonically, they are, in my opinion, the greatest band that has ever been assembled. But I'm not always you do have to be in the right, same with Tool. They're a newer version of Rush to me, to where I'm so impressed with what they do musically. I don't always want to listen to Tool. I love Tool, but I don't always want to hear them. It's the same thing. It's very complex and very if you really dig into it, it'll just completely blow your mind. That's that kind of thing. But it's not your everyday driving down the road blaring music. It's not that. You know what I mean? It's a different thing, I guess. It is a situational thing, in my opinion.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead, Dean.
If I had a time machine, I would go back in time and punch Mark Twain in the mouth just for writing the fucking word.
Wow. Wow. Sorry, astrophysicist Tim, brother. You know Rush is his definitively favorite band of all time, without question.
And he is right in that opinion.
His children named after Rush songs. That's the truth.
Who's that? What's that? What'd you say?
He has a son, Sawyer, after Tom Sawyer.
After Tom Sawyer.
Rush.
Very cool.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
I applaud you, Tim. Nice job. Nicely done.
Mark
That's
Twain.
right. Yep. Well, but meant through the song. All right. Who's next? Dean? Next.
I am.
I just went. Yep.
All right.
I feel like you both went when you said the Rush thing, and then it felt like that.
Kind of.
All right. I'm going to be quick. I do enjoy this band, but I have to be in the mood. It's Rolling Stones. They're okay. They're good. And again, when I say that, Brian, I'm talking about the any song, like Painted Black. I will leave on every single time. But anything else other than that, it's okay. Like Nick said, if it's in the car, somebody's listening to it, I'll bob my fucking stupid head to it. I'll enjoy it. But if I'm personally driving the car and it comes on, I'm not in the mood today. So yeah, Rolling Stones.
Okay. I get it.
Next one, if I'm on, it's probably on my Slaughter station, because that gives me the best deep cuts and different. I get some Vixen on there from the 80s band.
Oh, wow!
So love those bands, but sometimes you'll get the more mainstream ones popping up and Def Leppard. I don't ever want to really.
Dude.
I agree. Totally.
Now I will tell you that it is
the newer stuff. Yeah.
My discontent for Def Leppard is based pretty primarily on Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah.
I can appreciate Photograph's not a bad song. I can stomach Foolin', I like that. But again, if I'm in my car alone and even the ones I just said, if a Def Leppard, I'm not staying for the whole time. I don't want that. I just don't want it. I don't want any Def Leppard songs.
Nope.
They are. I feel like and I didn't grow up in that time, so I'm not professing to be any type of expert on this fact. But in the music that I listened to and the bands that I liked from that era, they are the most watered down version of that genre to me, and I just don't want it. I don't like Def Leppard. They are I get why people like them. Totally get it.
Hey,
Good,
Nick.
good jam songs, good anthems, good fucking the whole 9 yards. But I don't want it. Don't like Def Leppard.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
You know it's got 9 arms and sucks? Def Leppard.
Def Leppard. Yeah. Yeah.
Play the High and Dry album. Just
okay.
Play the High and Dry album.
I will do you that because I love you, but I'm going to like be upset probably. But I will try it. High and Dry. I will do it. I will do it.
Try it.
I will put it on at work. It'll be in one earbud, and I'll just be like, "Let's check this out." I will. I promise you, I will do that.
Yeah.
There again, I'm going off of a lot of. I mean, I'm sure my dad had like Def Leppard records growing up. I'm sure I heard some not as popular tracks, but I don't even think it was one of his favorites either. Like, I'm sure he had some. I'm sure I've heard some through osmosis, but
Hysteria all time.
Yeah, don't like Def Leppard.
Maybe that's where my dislike of Def Leppard comes from, is the amount that Balin played.
Yeah.
Def Leppard Hysteria album.
Yeah. I mean, a good album, but that really went a different direction for them, and the diehard fans were like
it.
Made them a lot of money.
Yeah, sure.
Hall of Fame.
All right, coming down the home stretch here, Brian. What you got?
I had Kid Rock, Nick, which is
okay.
So I'll replace. This is a whole genre. I could put so many bands probably in this new metal, where it's just like it all sounds the same to me.
Some of them
I don't
even
get
are
it.
so irrelevant they get lost. Like you don't even know that you don't like them because they had like 2 songs and they just that was it.
Yeah.
I put Coldplay in there. How about that? I'll switch out Kid Rock for Coldplay. Again. What does it sound like? Everything else at that time, kind of, sort of, to me. I don't know. Again, not saying it's bad. Appreciate people trying to, make something different, some type of new type of sound, something different for them. And just for me, there's so many of those bands. Like you said, Saliva, that's a great example. It's like all that stuff you could probably put. If you could name the band, I'm going to play 3 songs. It could be these 3. But probably, I don't, okay. I mean, it could all be the same band for all I know, for the most part. But they were an honorable mention, and I'll swap them out with Kid Rock.
Okay.
So Coldplay.
There you go.
I can see that.
I actually didn't like Coldplay when they first came. Like, I like some of their newer stuff that's more like synth heavy and like it's more poppy. I actually like that better. But some of their more, I don't know, experimental acoustic kind of like slower stuff when they first came out in the early 2000s. Like, I never really got into Coldplay that much either.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say not talented. Just
for sure. Chris Martin is
for this.
Undoubtedly, like he is talented. He's a genius and like very good producer, very good singer songwriter. Like, not taking anything away, but
Yep. Okay.
All right. My number 5. It is. I'm not done annoying Nick tonight, so my number 5 is The Boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Dude, I don't know how to feel. My nationality. I actually glanced over at my Canadian flag hanging behind my bar, and it made me re-mad about the Rush thing. And now you're fucking not tearing at the fabrics of the Stars and Stripes. God damn it! Oh my God.
I could. There's never been a time in my life where I've listened to anything of Bruce Springsteen and gone, you know what? That fucking rocks. No, it's always been enough already. We get it. We get it. You fucking gargle sand and have really super fucking tight jeans. Does he have any kids? He had to have killed all of his sperm cells wearing that tight of fucking jeans, right?
I will say again, I'm kind of, I get what you're saying on the radio, but again, I will say I saw him live last year. Still,
okay.
I mean, I see where people say you got to see him live. Got to see him live. I'm like, yes, I understand that a live show is an amazing show, an amazing live performance, him and his band. But I get what you're saying on the radio. I understand it.
What I love about Bruce is that he infuses like a lot of like blues and like there's like horns and like it's almost like a Dave Matthews Band kind of thing, but of yesteryear, to where like his music's kind of everywhere. Like what you hear on the radio is giving you, because you're hearing it on 97.5 on classic rock and things like that. So you're getting the classic rock sounding songs. And I'm
So
not
you're
saying this
saying
to try to
I
get you to go listen, but like Bruce Springsteen's
enough.
music is like a spectrum. Like there's fucking,
Okay.
it's singer-songwriter, it's jazzy, it's bluesy, it's fucking hard rock. It's like it has a whole scope, I guess, to it. And you're not like that, you know. And also, I love Bruce Springsteen because of, honestly, it sounds like very millennial of me, but like the vibes. Like I just love the vibes of, like, I love who Bruce Springsteen is, and I like he's fucking cool. His music is secondary. Like his music is fine, but I don't listen to his music and go like, this is the shit. Like here's why it's brilliant. Like it's not really like that. It goes hand in hand with him and what he brings to the table, his kind of whole thing. And it's a whole, I don't know, it's very like working class, cool, fucking, I don't know. It's just, there's something very like appealing to me, and I don't even know that I can put my finger on it about like Bruce Springsteen.
I mean, with going to like Rocco's Pizza and fucking skies. I don't know if you can call yourself working class, Nick, but
I didn't say it was. I said I appreciate it. Okay.
oh, okay, I got you. Okay,
Yeah. Without the blue collar, there can be no white collar. You know.
that's true. That's
There you go.
true.
There you go.
All right.
That's all. I didn't have any honorable mentions. Anybody else have any honorable mentions?
Well, I have one more to go, so I'm going to do that.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
My last one is probably, honestly, my favorite artist on the list of them, as in I just simply, it comes down to like, I don't get it. People love this band, and in the last year or so, they've been freaking out because this band has just gotten back together, and I have never understood what the appeal is, and it's Oasis. I would love for anyone who might be listening or whatever, if you love Oasis and you're one of the, like, tell me what to listen to, because I'm only going off of what I've heard on the radio. I do not think they're bad. I do not hate their music, and the songs that I've heard I don't think are bad, but they're incredibly vanilla across the board, and I don't understand what what the huge infatuation with Oasis is. So if you can tell me a song or an album or something that has moved you about Oasis, like you've never heard this song, you gotta go hear this one.
Wonderwall
From
just fine.
Yeah, it's not, I don't hate it. I'm not like, I can sit through it just fine.
Right.
It's not, but like, again, alone in a car, when it's up to me,
song.
I'm never going to sit through the fucking song. I just don't need it. It doesn't make any sense to me. None of their lyrics make any fucking sense to me. They don't sound bad. It's not anything. It's incredibly, for the hype of what Oasis is to people, I don't understand it. It is incredibly vanilla, and to me, and I would love for someone to tell me, like, go listen to this Oasis song. This will get you hooked. I'm totally like open to that. I just don't understand. Because when I'm in my 90s stations, only the Oasis songs that have been on the radio are going to come up, and I'm going to skip them every time, because whether it's Champagne Supernova or Wonderwall or whatever I've heard them. I don't get it, and I would rather spend 3 minutes somewhere else. So I don't know.
That's fair.
But no disrespect. Great, like whatever. I don't think they're bad musicians. I don't think anything ill of them. I just not quite sure what the big deal is. So there we go.
See,
but
I, unlike Nick, mean disrespect with every one of my picks.
I curse your families. I piss on your grave. How dare you do this to my ears? Yeah,
that's right.
Well, so apologies, Nick. So do you have any honorable mentions?
No, you're. I don't. Didn't really, but other than the fact that the only one that came back up into my head again, we did a past episode on like our most cringeworthy songs, and hands down, bar none, every fucking time, the one that I don't think I can even physically sit through is "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder. I just think it's the worst song ever made by a human being. And so Hinder, I didn't even feel like made the list because they only had 2 songs you've ever fucking heard.
Right.
I feel like even if you're in the Hinder fan club, you've maybe heard 5 songs. Like, I don't even think like they were relevant enough to bring to the list. But there was another one. It was the "Lips of an Angel," and there was the "Go Home, Get Stoned." That's what it was. Go home, get stoned. So "Saliva," I had said, was a place filler in that time. If they were a place filler, then Hinder was like a commercial, but I don't even I don't know. They just briefly existed, but I rue the day that they were ever put together, probably by a record label, to try to make money and make money off of that era of butt rock, dad rock, whatever that was. Just like fuck Hinder forever. Terrible fucking band, horrible song.
All right. All right.
They're probably nice men. I don't know, but like, yeah, everything I've heard by them is just the epitome of like cringe. It's
Band.
just fun. Well, they are. I mean, you may not like the music, but they're good musicians. I don't think Hinder's good even that. I just feel like they could play some power chords, and they have a guy that's like, I'm gonna try to sound like Scott Stapp and fucking Chad Kroeger had a baby because that's what's popular, and it's just fucking terrible. I don't know.
Now I can't get a picture of Scott Stapp and Chad Kroeger fucking out of my head.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. Dean, honorable mentions?
Nope.
All right.
This was difficult enough to put this together.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't get to it.
All right. Excellent.
Actually, when Brian took Aerosmith away, Kiss just randomly popped in my head just to be annoying to you two. So
I did hold off on AC/DC for respect of both of you. I will say I was
You know
like,
what?
I would understand it.
I almost
But
said
I don't-
AC/DC what they play on the radio.
I didn't because on AC/DC. I mean, I enjoy some songs of theirs. You know what I mean? Like there's some good pump up songs, and I like Hell's Bells and what's the monster one they play at the Monsters games? It's Thunder. It's Thunderstruck.
And the Thunderstruck,
Monsters. It's an anthem thing. It's overplayed, but I don't hate AC/DC. I just I'm rarely gonna sit through an AC/DC song if I don't have to. But like that's I like them okay.
If it was on your list, I would have understood.
Those
Yeah,
I don't need to hear anymore. I don't need to hear You Shook Me All Night Long. I don't need to hear Thunderstruck. I don't need to hear some of those.
Thunderstruck is still gets me.
Whole lot of Rosie I might sit through though. A whole lot
Those
of
deeper
Rosie.
those deeper cuts are just anyway. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
was
well, we have done it. Go
Big
ahead.
balls.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that
Dude,
that
I
never
love
would
that
happen.
song.
Yeah.
Never will happen. We have made it.
That's
We
right.
did.
We have made
A
it.
quarter of a million episodes.
See, you've got a podcast, and
That's
he's
right.
got a podcast, and she's got a podcast, but we've got the biggest podcast of them all with 250 episodes.
Is it a quarter of a million? That's a quarter of a million, right? Maybe it's a quarter of 1,000.
Sure, in like
I
MAGA
don't know.
speak, yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
I think it's a quarter of a million. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I like that.
Pretty good. Mm-hmm. Go
Well,
ahead, Nick. Sorry.
It'd be a
250.
it'd be a quarter of 1,000.
I know. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Wait just a gosh darn minute here. I think your math might be off.
But all right,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Fact checkered. Okay.
Like I rarely get to to call somebody on their fucking math, so I'm going to take this opportunity.
Either my calculator's broken or you're doing something funny because something ain't right.
It's the Mexican pesos conversion, I think. Something like that. We'll figure it out.
That's right. If you've enjoyed 250 episodes of this, or perhaps even just one, we would invite you to come find us on all our social media accounts. You can find links to each and every one of them on our link tree. So go to Google and type in Convincing Idiots Linktree, LINKTREE. You can do so. You can also find a link to our merch store. You can also find links to where you can subscribe to this podcast each and every week so you don't miss a single fucking episode, even if they come out once a month. You can also find that information and even more on our website, which is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So if you've listened to one episode or 50, or God bless you if you've heard 250 of them, we appreciate you joining us for episode 250. And for this episode, I'm Millennial Nick.
Daniel Dean.
Good next, Brian.
Have we convinced you to put us on your no skip list? It's okay if you skip every now and again, but like maybe not every time. Like we shouldn't be on the list, right? Like sometimes you check in.
We are aware that Mexican peso is redundant, right?
Fact checker Dean's at it again. Hey, did you like that video? You know you did, and we know you did. So stop screwing around and go like that video, subscribe to our channel, and join us for some more.
Ham grape.
Oh, wait.